On the 17th of November 2015 in India, a man, while going by his usual day, had a terrifying encounter near an IT park. As he was coming back to his office from the cafeteria, something so disturbing happened that it scared the life out of him. Watch closely. As the person was making his way to the exit, a strange, dark entity suddenly showed up and attacked him. What's even more interesting is that even though the dark entity is not a solid figure, but somewhat translucent, it grabbed the person's legs and tried to pull him away. Also, on the first contact, the dark shadow even lifted the man against the wall. The poor guy was absolutely terrified, but tried his best not to give up. He struggled as hard as he could and was finally able to break free from its hold. This frightening encounter has left many people wondering what really happened. But what do you think it was? Was it a ghost, a jinn, or perhaps something even more sinister and demonic? Let me know in the comments below. A girl named Jeanette, who was all alone by herself in her home, was playing with her cat one normal day when she suddenly heard a loud bang of a door closing, as if someone just broke into her house. Jeanette immediately rushed back to find out what exactly was happening, but what happens next leaves her absolutely terrified. Take a look. As Jeanette tries to find out what shut the door or who's there, she suddenly hears loud footsteps approaching her, only that there is no one around. Completely panicked, she locks the door, grabs a pepper spray, and gets beside the corner of the bed to protect herself from whoever is coming. However, even though she was completely alone, things take a disturbing turn when a mysterious indentation of someone or something sitting on the bed seemed to appear out of nowhere, leaving Jeanette absolutely terrified and running for her life. So, what is going on here? Did Jeanette encounter a genuine paranormal encounter? Or is it all just a very weird, elaborate prank? You decide. On February 16, 2018, a group of people traveling from eastern Samar to Tacloban in the Philippines had a frightening encounter with something that still haunts them to this day. They had been stranded in Samar for 2 days because of a typhoon. When the roads finally cleared, they began their journey late at night. The area they were driving through was remote, dark, and surrounded mostly by trees, with hardly any houses nearby. About 40 minutes after midnight, while on their way to the Tacloban airport, their car's dashcam captured something that left them absolutely baffled. Take a look.
Ay, huwag kayo titigil! Oh my God, anong meron? Huwag kayo titigil! Papa! May God! Sige kayo! Totoo! Bakit hindi na binidyo? Balik na tayo! Nakita mo?
The dash camera captured what seems to be a young boy, around 10 years old, wearing a bluish-white shirt, according to the eyewitness. He was crouched in the middle of the road, with his arms wrapped around his head. No nearby homes or barangays could explain his presence. When they checked their dash camera, the boy didn't appear clearly. Only a strange, white apparition was visible. Locals later mentioned that many travelers see spirits in that area, especially those believed to be victims of Typhoon Yolanda. So was this a lost spirit of a boy encountered by the group of travelers? Or was this just a very weird camera glitch? You let me know down in the comments below. In Aguascalientes, Mexico, a man named Harvey was going by his usual day when he filmed something very unusual, which left him a bit puzzled. Take a look.
¿Ya viste allá arriba del cerro?
The footage shows what looks like, on top of a mountain, a tall, human-like figure standing still. Now, many of you might think this could be a long tree. However, after a few seconds into the video, the mysterious figure can be seen moving and walking with what appears to be 2 legs. According to Harvey, the video is not manipulated or edited and appears genuine and has surprised many viewers. Some people think the figure might be a giant or even a Nephilim, which are mysterious beings mentioned in ancient folklore. But things became even stranger when people started saying Harvey could be at risk for sharing the video, because others who posted similar strange sightings have reportedly disappeared. The figure in Harvey's video seems too tall to be a normal person, and the fact that it was standing on a remote mountain adds even more to the mystery. Many are now wondering what the figure could be. Was it really a giant Bigfoot, or perhaps a Nephilim? Well, you let me know down in the comment section below. Security camera footage from a hospital in Buenos Aires, Argentina, showed a strange event where a security guard seemed to welcome an invisible patient. Take a look. The guard appears to speak to someone who cannot be seen on camera, and he even took notes on a clipboard, and also offered the unseen visitor a wheelchair. He then led the patient toward a doctor's office. According to the guard, an elderly woman had arrived around 3:30 a.m. on November 11 asking to see a doctor. Hours later, the security guard noticed that she had not come out of the office, so he informed the medical staff. However, the doctors were left confused because no patients had been seen entering or leaving. When the guard provided the woman's name, the staff was shocked to learn that the woman had actually passed away the day before. So, who or what had a talk with the hospital security guard? And if it was a prank, why did the hospital's automatic door seem to open by itself when no one was there? This unusual event is now being investigated by the hospital authorities, but till then, this video remains a mystery. This video comes without a proper source, but it is believed to be from Malaysia and is no doubt extremely creepy. So a person actually hears a loud sound of someone banging on windows in the middle of the night coming from one of his bedrooms. Feeling uneasy, the person immediately turns on his mobile camera and goes to check out what exactly is causing the noise, but what he captures next leaves him absolutely terrified and will surely blow your mind. Take a look. A pale white hand of a child can be seen continuously banging on the glass window as if whoever it is seems to be trying to break the glass. The hand is constantly moving, accompanied by the child's loud giggles. You can even see the white window shade also moving, which means whoever is there is actually a solid figure and is currently present inside the dark room. However, as soon as the eyewitness enters the room, the pale white hand, along with the banging sound and giggles, mysteriously disappears almost instantly. The man is completely confused and is trying to figure out what exactly just happened, and the true picture behind this incident remains unsolved to this day. On 8th March 2014, a Malaysian Airlines MH370 carrying 239 people suddenly disappeared from radar and was never actually found. There was no wreckage, no distress call, and no confirmed crash site, which left many questions unanswered. Some believe the plane crashed somewhere in the ocean, but others think it may have entered a hidden military area or restricted airspace. There were also strange radar signals and sudden changes in the flight path reported just before it vanished. These unusual details have led some to believe it might not have been just a simple accident. Recently, satellite footage of the last few moments of the plane has been going extremely viral, where it shows that the plane was surrounded by some unknown entities. Now, whether this is true or not, I leave it up to you to be the judge of that. Take a look. Three glowing orb-like objects can be seen surrounding the plane mid-flight. Also, if you pay close attention, it looks like the plane is trying to avoid and get away from these mysterious objects. And as the plane is trying to turn, all of a sudden, it just instantly disappears into the sky without leaving any trace. Just gone. Now, this video is either a pretty good hoax or something really beyond our comprehension just happened. To this day, the mystery still continues to confuse and scare many people around the globe. Some people are convinced there's more to the story that has yet to be revealed. Now, with new clues and old footage being looked at again, people are starting to wonder if the truth is finally coming to light. The question is, what really happened to that flight? And how did the plane completely disappear from the radar while mid-flight? You let me know down in the comments below. Now, before I move into the next video, if you are new here and enjoy mysterious, unexplained videos like these, then make sure to subscribe to our channel, because more like this are on the way. And that said, let's get back to the video. On December 30, a man named Felipe Sosa from Yucatan, Mexico, posted a strange video on TikTok that caught the attention of many viewers. In the clip, taken from his home's security cameras, a Chucky doll sitting on a chair appears to move by itself, even though no one else was in the room, and the way it looks around is actually very creepy. The video was recorded at 4:00 p.m. and shows a normal-looking room with mint green walls and decorations. At first, the doll sits completely still in the corner, but then, just a few seconds later, it slowly turns its head directly toward the camera. This sudden movement gave many people chills, and it sparked debate online. Many believe that the Chucky doll is possessed by something sinister. Others think this could be a prank, but what do you think is happening here? Is this footage an example of an elaborate hoax, or something really disturbing is at play here? You decide. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and if you love mysterious, unexplained videos, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, as I'm bringing more of these amazing videos in the future.